Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're talking league start plan for 3.18 Sentinel League. So this is my league start plan. Do whatever you want to do, have some fun with the game, but this, for me, it's the most fun. Minimum min-maxing, but still getting a good currency base, so I can do whatever I want during the league. So let's just jump into it. Before I get into this, you can click like, comment, subscribe if it helps me out for the algorithm a lot. Also check out my Twitch down below. We'll be doing league start, a lot of streaming, so yeah, just like a lot. Check that out. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's start. League start build. I was going to make a video about all the potential league starters that I was thinking about, but everybody else did already, so I didn't need to do that. They're all the same as 3.17. Go back and look at those videos, because literally nothing has changed, other than like a little bit of a change to Headhunter and mods. But that being said, I decided I'm going to start the same build I started last league, which is Absolution Necromancer into Skelly Mages. Doing it again, go over why I chose this build real quick. I basically had it down to two other options. It was going to be Explosive Arrow Totem Elementalist and Lightning Strike Champ. I chose I was like really set on doing EA Totem, and I did a test run, which I always recommend people doing if it's a build you haven't played before. I got to the point where I swapped over, and it felt really bad. I actually can't believe people choose to play that over Necromancer and Skelly Mages. Like it's the same playstyle but worse, in my opinion. So like if playstyle is a problem, don't choose either one of these. I think Skelly Mages feels a little bit cleaner than EA Totem does. And I feel like you might get a little bit more damage. I know that people say EA Totem does more damage, but I guess neither here nor there, pretty similar. And LS Champ just felt like it had too much gear it needed to get to the point where I wanted it to be. If I'm running this, I want it to kind of have two Inspired Learnings and like a Mage Blood. So really just going to hold off on that one until maybe it might be my second build of the league. So, obviously we want to play a strong build. We're going to have some new content with Sentinels, Pinnacle Bosses, all sorts of stuff like that. And, yeah, that's why we're going Absolution Skelly Mages. This leveling's the easiest leveling I've ever done in the game. And the endgame is super, super good. And the other big reason I was looking back at my POB for Skelly Mages when I finished playing it and transitioned to my second build of the league last league, I think we can take it like a step further than we did. So we're gonna do that this league. We're gonna go as far as we can with this build, I think, instead of ditching it early. All right, leveling plan. Leveling's gonna be super easy. We're gonna go with Absolution pretty much all the way until red maps. It's a really good ability. We'll switch early if we can get a Dead Reckoning and maybe like in a 5-link Fleshcrafter early. Other than that, it's just gonna be Absolution all the way to reds. I did this last league. It was super easy. You basically don't have to change anything once you get like a 5-6 link. Necessary supports 5th Lightning is probably the most necessary, followed by Summon Phantasm. It's really good for helping with clear speed. Spell Echo really helps some people. It's not necessary, but it feels really good. And Lightning Pen. Other than that, there's some other ones that can be used as well. Minion damage support is a super good one as well. Probably going to use that. Get Absolution at level 10, so level 10 red maps. Here we go. I'm going to save my Val Orbs to roll for Val Summon Skeletons. We can also use Div cards to get this. It's not super uncommon, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we might do Val side areas along the way just in case we can drop one for free. So that's the leveling plan. Alright, my first mechanic that we're gonna get into for currency farming is gonna be heist. I want to emphasize this is not endless heist. We're not gonna be de-leveling. We're not gonna mess around with that. That just feels bad to me. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go to the Rogue Harbor every time we level up to buy the contracts. These cost 1 Orb of Chance. The contracts we're going to be looking to pick up are Lockpick, Demolition, Perception, and then eventually Counter Thermology. We'll just save these up, and we're going to go back and use them later. We're going to run Lockpick immediately if we need more chance, Orb of Chance. These are just, yeah, so we can just buy more going on. Lockpick drops a lot of pure currency, a lot of Orbs of Chance, so that's the reason for that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the rest of the acts, or right before we fight Kitavo, we're going to do all of those contracts we saved up for our early currency. We want to do it right before Kitavo so we get our maximum amount of skill points, maximum amount of gear basically, before we hit the extra elemental resistance cap. So that's the plan. This should give us all the currency we need early, and this is my day one plan basically. If we get all this done by day one, I'll be pretty happy. If we do more than this, I'll be really happy, but this should be the goal for day one. Okay, early mapping. My mapping strategy is going to be a little bit different than last week. We're going to focus on maps and essences first, and that's pretty much similar, but we're going to go into lead mechanics a little bit earlier instead of just going straight to mapping. So ones I'm looking for is Metamorph, Blight, Heist. We're going to be on the left side of the tree. I have the tree set up here. I'm going to pull it over real quick. So this is what I have my starter tree look like. We're going to do the pretty much standard up the atlas, grab the essence. We're just going to ignore this right side. I know a lot of people come over here to grab this map, so I think this is... Probably don't need it. Hopefully, we'll see if it feels bad. If mapping feels bad, we're not dropping enough maps, we'll grab it early. If not, we're just going to go left side, grab this first. And then we're going to grab essences. We're going to scoot up, grab essences. Grab this wheel here. This wheel's going to be really, really strong. Fortune favor for the Braves. Seems like it's going to be really, really good. We're going to get all the essences first, and then we're going to come back and backtrack to grab all the Metamorph. Once we grab all the Metamorph, we're going to backtrack, grab all the Heist, and then backtrack once again and grab all the Blight. Blight's the last one just because they're really far out of the way. I'd like to rather get more stuff early instead of focusing on Blight first. So that is the early mapping start plan. I feel like this is going to be really strong. All these mechanics are... They're just on the map. You don't really have to think about them. They're just there. I don't have to stop what I'm doing other than Blight a little bit. But Heist is just a box. Metamorph is just summon a minion at the end. I'm going to be playing Skelly Mages. It destroys Metamorph League, if you didn't know that. So that's that. And then finally, once we get like almost all of our Atlas done, we're going to jump into the endgame called Juice Mapping. We're on the right side of the map. It's going to be Expedition. Expedition would be huge for early currency. I guess I call it endgame, but early currency, Expedition, Breach, Eater of Worlds, Altars is going to be our main source of currency. It's going to be like Expedition, Eater of Worlds, Altars just go so well together because you can juice up your Expedition monsters. Abyss is on that side of the map. They're all really easy to get to. Harbinger's there, I didn't put on here. And then with Legion, question mark. Legion usually doesn't work very well with Skelly Mages, but we'll see. We'll give it a try. I think it's really strong early. So, but that is my plan. Let me down below what you think of this. You know, if what you're doing for League Start, I'd like to know what other people are doing. So, like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitch. We'll be live streaming all day for League Start, probably at least the first couple weeks. So, thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.